frying me up an egg this morning. I was trying to go to Costco before I ate, but it's 9:50 and it's an hour drive there, an hour drive back, an hour shopping usually. And it didn't even open till 10, and I just got so hungry about an hour ago. I tried to calm my stomach and not eat, but that is not happening. It will not shut up. It would be embarrassing. Everybody would hear me. I made 2 scrambled eggs with my heavy whipping cream. It's a little whiter than I usually like. I put a little too much heavy whipping cream. It ended up being, I think, closer to a tablespoon. But, so, all I do is throw on, I've been doing this lately, it's a new thing for me, throwing on a fried egg. I miss my fried eggs, but there was no way for me to soak up the yellow with just no toast. So I learned my scrambled eggs can soak it up. So I do 2 scrambled and 1 fried. I was going to do 4 eggs this morning, but I'm not sure how that would make me feel, so we're sticking with 3. I'm not doing the bacon because I'm going to try the Baconator for the next few evenings, so no bacon in the morning anymore. But yeah, so this is going to be my breakfast. I'm going to salt and pepper it and let it settle, because the one thing about this diet is sometimes you got to run to the bathroom. So once it's settled, then I will go to Costco. I'm going to be about an hour or 2 behind my schedule today, so. But yeah, so I'm going to go watch some YouTube videos and eat this up. Good morning. Welcome to my channel, Back to Keto. This is day 20 of trying to break a 2-month stall that I had by trying ketovore. Yes, day 17 and 16 I think were the days that I did have a cucumber each day, but other than that I have been staying strictly to my meats, my cheese, my heavy whipping cream, my butter, and my collagen powder in my coffee twice a day. Yesterday was no exception. I had 1 regular coffee, and to me a regular coffee is 2 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream and 1 or no sweet and low in it. Yes, you can say sweet and low is horrible and all kind of crap, but it's not gonna make me change my mind about using it. So yeah, we're gonna, it doesn't really matter to me. I get it, it's a chemical, blah blah blah. But we all have what we're used to and we're not willing to give up. And I think I've done pretty good, because I used to do, like, in January, I was still using 30 packs a day. Now I am using 3 or 4. So it's been like a big, huge change. Yeah, I didn't know they had carbs in them because I was too dumb to pay attention, because I didn't want to know they had carbs in them because I love them so much. So, that being said, in my little stupid rant, I had 2 of my collagen coffees as well, tons and tons of water yesterday. I had my 5 pieces of bacon, my 3 eggs for breakfast, which was I think around 11ish. Then I had for dinner 3 chicken thighs cooked in the air fryer with salt and pepper only. I didn't finish the last one. I got maybe to almost finish the last of the 3 chicken thighs, but yeah. But that was at 4 because I had gotten starving at 4. But into the evening, I want to say around 7 or 8, I was getting really sleepy and I was trying to wait for my boyfriend to get home before I fell asleep. So I ate maybe 5 pork rinds. I don't eat that many, they just don't settle on me. It's just the plain ones with just salt. Nothing bad, no maltodextrin or anything inside them. Yeah. I didn't get home until close to 11 though. I didn't get to sleep until 12 something. And I was exhausted. And I know when I don't get my sleep by 10, my weight doesn't seem to go down as much. So yeah, we'll have to see on that one. I told him no more late nights. But he's adorable. He's really hard to say no to. So, today is my day 20. Yesterday I weighed in at 193.6, and today I weigh in at 193. 6 ounces lost. As you know, day 18, I was 292.2, but the day before, I was sick as a dog. I was dehydrated, was in the hospital, all that good crap. So I'm taking this as my true new lowest. The other one was from me being dehydrated. It can't count. It wasn't fat. It was literally all the fluids being sucked down my body. So this is my new low, 193 even. So I'm really excited. It's like the 18th of June and I have a goal weight era type thing I want to be at around July 11th. So originally I wanted to be in the 170s, and then I had that 2-month stall, and I mean 20 days ago I weighed in at 208.7. So I didn't think I would even come close to the 170s by that. But if my weight keeps going this way, I might be in the 170s, but I'll be happy to be in the 180s. I'm happy to be 193 right now. Like, I'm so excited. But yeah, I still have to go to Costco to get my food. I ended up getting really starving around 9. I ate at 10. The only bad thing about this diet is if I need to go to the bathroom, especially after eating, I better be near a bathroom. I didn't have that issue today, but I needed to wait at least an hour or so before I left the house to make sure. I don't know if everyone has this problem eating so much meat and fat, but I do. So yeah, I have that problem too when I eat broccoli. So I just have a stupid body. But yeah, I stole one of my daughter's shirts today. It's a good thing she doesn't really watch this. She'll be yelling at me. It's her mermaid shirt. I was having a hard time deciding what to wear, and then I didn't want to wear what I always wear or have worn before lately, and then my clothes are either too big or too small right now. I only have a handful that actually fit me right. So yeah, and I woke up with curly hair everywhere and thought I didn't have enough time to straighten it, so I just braided it, and I guess I ended up having enough time. But yeah, gonna go to Costco. It's an hour drive. I will try to film some clips while I'm in there. People get weird in there if they catch you filming, but I'm going to try. I have a few things to pick up for me and a few things to pick up for my parents. And then if it doesn't storm by the time I get back, I plan on going out to the pool today. Trying to get all the sun I can before July because I get burned really bad over there and I don't want to get burned again on vacation. So, because I turned into a lobster. And I'm pretty sure I will, because the sun is completely different because I'm on the East Coast and yeah, that's just in the middle of the ocean. So, but, yeah, you know, I had tons of things I wanted to say and a lot of stuff planned and I totally forgot. And I will try my best to remember to take a better picture of the puzzle I did and insert it. Quite a few people have asked to see it better. I forgot the day I was asked and I put it as the little thumb thingy, but no one can zoom in good enough to see it, I guess. So I will try to remember to stick it in. By the time I'm editing these things, I'm so exhausted. I'm not even paying attention if I put everything in sometimes. But yeah, I know people suggested what are I like doing to talk about or to watch me do, but lately, I will be honest, my life is boring because I have been focusing so hard since February on my keto diet and weight loss goals. 1 second. Sorry about that. But focusing on my weight loss goals that I really haven't been doing much of anything else. To be truthful, I know no one here. I know I lived here when I was younger. I know I've lived here for almost 15 years again. But the only people I met were years back. They were all army wives and all moved away over time. And I don't know how to just go out and meet people. If you walk up to someone in the store, they freak out. So, yeah. So I don't do much of anything. I live on my parents' property. My home is on their property. So yeah, I see my parents every day. But yeah, So other than going to movies, my life's pretty boring, but I am excited because we are getting a YMCA down the street, which means there will be an indoor pool, indoor aerobics in that water, like water or whatever it's called. They're gonna have a gym and all kind of stuff, and I'm crazy excited because I want to go to the gym, but all the little gyms around here is a fortune, actually more than YMCA. They have no pool, they only have a limited amount of equipment, and there's a lot of snobs in there. And I'd rather, yeah, be at a bigger place. And water aerobics I really love. And they're supposed to have Zumba classes and all different kind of stuff. But that's not until the end of the year. But I am excited because I would like to start trying other things and getting out of the house more. But yeah, I look forward to shopping each week. I do gotta go to Walmart sometime this week to get that puzzle glue so I can get that up. I'm also probably need to go to Lowe's soon to get a bunch of samples for paint, because I don't know exactly what color I'm going to paint my guest room slash YouTube room. Decided to do it so once it gets cold here, it gets gray outside and it gets nasty, and you don't want to be sitting on that porch filming, and I don't always want to stand here in the kitchen either. And I mean, there's a lot of products I would love to show y'all, and it would just be easier if I had my desk or a table in there where I can place it all on there and we can go through them instead of me getting in and out of the camera to pick one up each time. And I seem to stay more focused when I'm sitting too. I think when I'm standing I'm a little too nervous. I don't know. But I will stop rattling, put this stuff away, turn off my lights, and head to Costco, which is about an hour drive. So maybe I'll make a little video when I get there, and then I'll try to make some while I'm in there. I know I can't show myself in the videos in there, because if I'm holding the phone like this and recording, people start freaking out even if you do not get them in the shot. Then they go and tattle on you, and it's like, oh gosh, people, you weren't even in the shot. I promise I would not do that to you. It's your privacy. I would never stick you in my shot without permission. But yeah, they get really nervous. So I don't know, but I can take pictures of when I'm shopping. It just, you know, it looks like I'm reading a list on my phone. I make sure not to get anyone's faces or anyone in it, and just mostly the product. So, but yeah, so I will see what I can do when I'm there. But yeah, an hour drive there, about 30 minutes in the store, because I probably could go in and out of that store faster, but people are so slow. And then an hour drive back. But at least I get to drive with my windows down and my music blasting, except it's gonna be like close to 100 with the heat index today, so it might be the first day I use that AC instead, because I really love driving with my windows down, but I don't want to sweat to death. On the way back, it's okay if I sweat, but on the way there, I don't want to be all sweaty going into the store. But I'm gonna go now, and I will talk to y'all a little bit, and I will definitely make a video of everything I bought and what I plan on doing with it. My phone totally hates me. I've been trying to get it to turn on video for the last 3 minutes. It just wants me to eat cold food. But we are trying a Baconator burger today. It's a total of 10 ounces of hamburger meat. I don't know if I could eat the whole 10 ounces, so I made them into 2 in case I can't. I have 4 pieces of bacon up underneath this Munster cheese, and there's 2 slices of Munster cheese and 2 tablespoons of sour cream. Yeah, so we're gonna give this a shot and see what happens with my weight tomorrow. Right, I could not eat it all. So there's about, I took the cheese and bacon off, and it was about 2.5 ounces I didn't eat, so that would mean I ate 7.5 ounces of hamburger meat. Also, I counted the bacon. There's 2 pieces of bacon on there and about half the cheese. Most of the sour cream is still there. I maybe ate a tablespoon. I doubt that much. But yeah, I just, it doesn't matter how hungry I am. I cannot eat much before I get extremely full. And like, I kind of ate more than I should have. Like right now, I was full a couple of bites back. But I don't want to snack at night, so I forced myself to go ahead and eat a couple more bites. And then I will wait until morning to eat again. But yeah, way too much food. I'm going to have to make them all smaller. Okay, as y'all all just saw, I was unable to eat all that hamburger bacon and cheese or sour cream. So tomorrow I'm just gonna go ahead and make them 7 ounces a piece. I weighed them all out. I weighed 4 out at 10 ounces each, so that's gonna give me a whole nother day of burgers. So that's saving even more money. I don't know if I could go 5 days with burgers though. I'm gonna keep trying this though, because I do lose weight when I eat hamburger meat. However, it always feels like I ate a brick. Now, is it the sour cream? Is it the cheese? Or is it the hamburger meat? I don't know. I barely ate any of the sour cream. Less than a tablespoon. I don't know if I could eat it without the cheese, but maybe tomorrow, since it'll be smaller, I'll try 1 slice of cheese, because maybe it's the cheese hurting my stomach, not the hamburger meat. So we will see. It is 4:50. I have been preparing dinner each night for the past 4 days or so, around 4, because that's when I'm starving. Last night I did have a few pork rinds sometime during the evening, but that's just because I was up too late. I wasn't exactly hungry. My body was just trying to figure out how to stay awake a little longer. But I did drop down 6 ounces this morning. So we will see what this does to me tomorrow, because all I had was the 7.5 ounces of the hamburger meat, 2 slices of, well, it wasn't even 2 complete, so 1.5 slices of Munster cheese, we'll say 1 tablespoon of sour cream, and it ended up being 2 slices of bacon because there was still 2 left on the leftovers. So my cats love it. I just collect the leftovers and give them to it usually on Friday night, so it has this big feast. But so yeah, there's too many of them for me. Just they're outside cats. They won't even let you get near them, but they like to come and sit at the door for you to see them, and they will wait for you to come out and bring them their food, start walking towards their area that they chose a long time ago, and turn around and make sure you're following them. If you're not, they're gonna come back a little, but they're not gonna get close to you because they're scared. And even though they've been there since they were kittens over a year ago, and they've been fed and babied, they're still scared of people. But they still all have names, and they all get spoiled, but I can't just take that little bit out tonight, because then the other ones, would not get any. So I gotta make sure there's enough, because there's always 2 here. There used to be way more, and we used to have a couple of foxes that would come and get hot dogs every single night, but I'm not sure what happened to our foxes, and we had them for years, but they disappeared. But the cats come and go. 2 never go, but there's a couple that come and go, so you never know for sure how many you're feeding. But they seem to know exactly when it's dinner time, which is between 6 and 7, and they will come looking for you. My parents weren't home the other day, so no one was coming to the door because the door was closed, and the cat decided to bring itself all the way up to my house, which is the first time I've ever seen it do that. Not like I could see it. I just happened to go outside because I don't have a glass door. But I happened to go outside to go walk, and there it was sitting there and doing this little meow back and forth dance that it does when it wants food. So anyone who says cats aren't smart, they're not smart person then. But what was it? Oh, I did go to Costco. I'm inserted a video, I think. I can't really, yeah, I think I did a video, but sorry. But it was simple. I went ahead and put the hamburger meat separately. I now have 5 days worth of hamburger patties. I have enough eggs for 20 days. I have enough bacon for 10 plus days. I have my creamer enough for 2 weeks easy. I got 3 packs of the chicken thighs, which I eat 2, usually 2 a night. I tried 3, it just doesn't work for me. So, and each pack has 2 in it, so that's 6 nights right there. So, and then I got 2 steaks and I can eat a half a steak each day. So technically I got like 14 to 16 days worth of food, unless I get a little hungry, then it would be like 13 days maybe. But it all came up to $53. It's not really expensive to do this kind of diet when you're me, because I don't eat a lot of ounces. Now tonight's food, even when I subtract that, that will still be over 1,200 calories. And it will be a little over my fat and a little over my protein as well. But everything else will be right where it's supposed to be. But Costco has really cheap hamburger meat. It's $2.99 a pound. So let's say you even ate a pound of hamburger meat a night. I could never, but let's say you ate a pound of hamburger meat a day. So that's $2.99. And then the thing of eggs is $3.99 for 25 eggs. And then my little container of bacon that lasts me 2 weeks, that's another $11. The most expensive thing was my 2 steaks. It was $16 for the 2 steaks. And instead of, I always cook it and leave half for another day, but this time I've decided, hold on, let me get some visual. Okay, so once I'm done with my hamburgers and stuff, these are the steaks, the New York strip. See how thick these are? I usually eat half of it. Well, I've decided I'm gonna take my little kitchen scissors and I'm going to cut it thin. And then it'll be like a whole long steak, but it'll be thinner and it'll cook faster, way faster. And I'm more likely to eat the whole thing that way instead of the cats getting the other half or my dad getting the other half, because I think it just plays with my brain. It won't be sitting in the fridge cold or anything either. So that's how I'm going to do these two. So technically there's 4 days of food here for me. And then I will have to re-weigh and re-patty out all my little hamburgers, but that's okay. And I'm going to definitely try tomorrow less cheese. Gotta figure out what's giving me my heartburn and making it feel like I got a brick in my stomach. I always assume it's hamburger meat, but I don't know. It could be the cheese that's on it. So we'll see. At least when I eat Costco's hamburger meat, I don't seem to feel sick as long as I used to. I used to throw up hamburgers every time I eat them. But I really don't think it's the hamburger. So we're gonna try no cheese tomorrow. So yeah, and hopefully my weight goes down. You know me, I'll give it 2 days with some meat, and then if something happens, no. But see, last week when I ate the hamburgers, I was fine. So, and I just did a twist. Today, I just did my bacon with my hamburgers instead of with my breakfast. So that could be an issue too, that I just ate too much at once. Way too much at once. And I'm drinking tons of water, so that stretches out your stomach as well. Tried to film at Costco. That was just not happening today. Too many people. They get so mad. And I had a lot to get from my mom and them too, so that was a little difficult to carry a phone around secretly and record everything, and yeah, just wasn't happening. But trying to think. Nothing else really happened today. When I go to Costco, it's an all-day affair. Literally. It takes over an hour to get there. Then sometimes you're stuck in there for an hour because there's so many people. Then it's an hour back home. Then to unload the groceries at your mother's house. Then to collect yours from those bags, because I put them in bags to keep them cold. Then to bring them to my house and separate and rebag stuff, because I rebag my hamburger meats and my steaks, because that little plastic wrap and styrofoam they put it in, no, the air will get to it and turn it brown way too fast. It will last so much longer. The same with deli meat is if you go put it in a freezer bag or something. Like when you go to the deli, those are thin little bags usually. And I used to work in a Food Lion deli, and they will, everyone knows, put them in a thick freezer bag and it lasts longer. Don't ask me why, but it does. It will spoil so fast when you leave them in the little plastic bags, especially chicken and turkey. Oh my gosh, 3-4 days, you might as well be giving it to your animals after that. I had my second collagen coffee, which was yummy. I really wish I could have another one, but I did 3 coffees yesterday. One was the plain one, but today I'm just doing the 2 coffees only, and tons of water. No zip fids either, just water. I don't really have any plans tonight. I'm gonna edit these videos, try my best to remember to insert a picture of the puzzle. I tell myself right now, telling y'all right now, and it doesn't mean I'm gonna remember. So if I forget, I am so sorry, because I'm trying to figure out this camera, figure out my laptop that is supposed to be a gaming laptop I got a year ago, and that thing just keeps breaking left and right, and I've never even been able to play a game on it, and it was very expensive. And trying to do videos, it freezes doing a video, and it shouldn't at all. It should play smoothly like butter, but no. So as I was saying before I ran all over the place, that eating the way I do is very cheap, like insanely cheap for me. I have never spent this little bit on groceries in my life. So yeah, because usually I would eat all that stuff you saw, and I would still be hungry because I was snacking on keto chocolates, cookies, keto chips. I would make cabbage, coleslaw, salads. I would use pizza sauces and lots of ingredients. Bell peppers, mushrooms, like every day. Every day, all my recipes at night was loaded with stuff. I managed to still stay under 20 net carbs. But yeah, that keto chocolates and all the yummy stuff, they're very expensive. Do I miss them? Yes. There's a company that makes this chocolate bar that has coconut in it, and it is amazing. Oh my gosh. But before I started this ketovore diet, I finished all the ones I had left in the house. I did it out of anxiety one night. I definitely went over 20 carbs that night, but I knew not to reorder them. I knew to keep them out of the house. Unfortunately, some mini little cookies came in today, but it's sealed and we're keeping them that way. I will be taking them with me on my trip though. So on my trip, I've decided some days will just be my ketovore and some days will just be keto. Especially on the hiking days. I'm gonna need a lot of carbs probably. Don't worry, I won't go over my 20, but I'll need more flexibility on those days, especially having need to bring snacks with me. Since I'm not doing pepperoni and stuff like that on this version, I don't have very many options for snacks. So that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and say goodnight, go take a picture of that puzzle so it uploads at the same time so I won't forget as this video, and then I'm going to go place it on the computer and edit it up and try to upload it. So this was my Tuesday, and it might be your Tuesday because even though the laptop sucks, it shoots so much faster. My big computer is an amazing computer, but for some reason it takes 16 hours to upload to the internet. And I have no clue why, but the laptop is like 2 hours and it's done. So it will show tonight. So yeah, if you see it tonight, then I hope you have a great evening. If you see it Wednesday morning, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will let you know what I weigh in tomorrow and how I feel, and I will let you know how long my stomach felt like a brick in it. And it really might be the cheese. I might just can't eat, well, it was Munster cheese, and I normally eat Gouda or Harvest cheese, and I'm okay. So it could be the type of cheese. So we'll see.